On this week's About Your Retirement, we have Jim back on the show. Jim, you know we have a viewer question.
Yes,
here we go.
of course.
A viewer asked, Jim, my friend at church recently suffered a heart attack. Fortunately, she survived. That's the good news. But her experience has gotten my attention. We're both in our 70s, and I want to know what I should be doing for myself.
Well, it's a great question, and there was a great article, Tevis, in the AARP Bulletin in January about this and about congestive heart failure and all. And one of the things that hits people when they start getting in the 70s and 80s and all is, hey, what do I need to be doing here? Because I don't want to pass prematurely. And I'm having fun in life and all. But it's not just 70s and 80s. I mean, we're talking about younger people, and the midlifers especially need to pay attention, because many people do not realize that they are struggling with congestive heart failure, and that may be why they're having problems breathing and slow moving and all these different things. So what we want to do is share some good information to help everybody. And the first thing that I want to remind everybody, because we do know that women do outlive men, and there's a higher majority of women that outlive men. But when it comes to the congestive heart failure, women in their 70s and 80s seem to be at a higher risk. And I think that may be because men usually have a episode or something, you know, when they're in their 40s and 50s and all, it gets their attention, so they start doing some things to maybe prevent that. So the next thing that we want to mention is to see your cardiologist. And you know, I suffered a light stroke when I turned 40. That's when I found out I had high blood pressure. I've been seeing my cardiologist ever since, every 6 months. And so it's important for you, go now. Don't wait until something happens. The next thing that you want to do is monitor your blood pressure daily. And that's, or at least weekly. Just make sure you've got a grip on what's going on with your blood pressure. Your cardiologist can give you sheets to fill out. And then I want to mention something that's very good. We talk about nutrition and everything, but fruits and veggies become very important, especially as our bodies mature. And they talk about, you know, because of the fiber and the nutrients and vitamins that are in the fruits and the veggies. And I even saw where they show bananas as being something that's really good for you. And I thought, well, does that mean we need to quit monkeying around with all the other fruits?
Oh,
but,
no.
oh, did you get that one? And so then exercise, I say this all the time about exercise. But what was interesting that I had not ever read before is they're ranking tennis or badminton as one of the top exercises for people. And of course, swimming is right there next to it. And so get busy exercising.
What about pickleball?
Well, that should be the same, the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's real popular now.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, thanks for joining us this morning.
You bet.
We got to eat our fruits and veggies. And also, don't forget, you can get more retirement advice from Jim. Visit news9.com/retirement.